right, welcome to another episode of the Limitless Mindset Podcast. We are rolling right into January, heading into a new year, 2023. Hopefully you guys are making the most of it so far. It's been crazy for us. We've been staying super busy, slammed. Things really seem to be ramping up for us. We're getting ready to make the transition into our new office. The renovations are just about complete. So it's been a busy, busy time. But today, guys, I want to get right to the point. I want to make this as effective as possible for you guys and give you guys a true action plan on how to get whatever it is that you guys want this year. Too many people overcomplicate this process, right? It's like they're standing at the bottom of a mountain and they're looking up this hill at these goals that they have, and it just seems like it's forever. They can kind of visualize where they want to go, but they have no idea how the heck they're going to get up there. And today, my hope is that I could kind of simplify this process for you guys and break it down into 3 easy steps that will help navigate you guys to get whatever it is that you guys want and absolutely maximize this year through these 3 simple steps, guys. These are how I format my goals. These are how I break them down. Whenever I set a sight or goal on something for myself, this is how I acquire it. So I wanted to share it with you guys because, again, it's great that so many people are out there chasing goals or something, setting these big, lofty expectations that they have for themselves this year. But my concern is that I don't think many people really know what the heck they're doing or how to get there. So I want to help out with that today. So here's the 3 simple steps, guys. Number 1, first and foremost, you have to know exactly what it is that you guys want. Not enough people out there today really know what they want. If you guys don't believe me, ask one of your family members, ask one of your friends, sit down with them and say, hey, what do you want out of life? What is it you're trying to achieve? What do you want? You would be surprised how many people don't know in detail exactly what it is that they want. They might have a general idea. I want to make a little money. I want to live in a nicer house. I want to have more, vacations. I want to work a better job, very generic things. But the key to this, guys, is you have to really be detailed and visualize exactly what it is you guys want. What this looks like for me, guys, and what this process I go through when I'm trying to really dial in what I want is almost a process of visualization. I sit back and I visualize myself already obtaining and achieving the things that I want. For example, if there's a certain car that I want, I might go as far as going to the dealership and looking at it, sitting in it, and kind of experiencing it, smelling it, maybe take it for a test drive before I decide to really pull the trigger on it or see myself driving or work as a goal to save enough money up to buy that car that I want. My house, when I wanted to buy the one I'm in right now, a few years back, I drove through the neighborhood. I visualized out me living in that neighborhood, what it would feel like. I knew exactly what I wanted. I almost felt it, and I had my sights laser clear. If you guys want to make a certain amount of money, you can't just say, I want to make more money. You have to have a very clear idea of how much money you want to make. What seems like a lot of money, maybe you guys make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year, and you say, I want to make a lot of money. What is that a lot of money? What's it relevant to? You guys have to have an exact, clear idea of what it is you guys want. The more focused in on what you guys want out of life, and I don't mean the things that other people want for you too, guys. I mean the things that really drive you, the things that really move you guys, the things that you are truly deep down inside driving yourself to acquire in life, guys, your goals, your personal visions, not the things that other people want for you. The clearer you guys can get on this, the more you can visualize. Just sit back, picture yourself living in the house you want, picture yourself living in the car you want, married to the person you want, the amount of kids you guys want. You guys get my point at all this is the more detailed you guys can get, guys, will have a better success at, achieving what it is that you guys want. For whatever reason, this seems to be the hardest thing for people, and I never really understood it. It's easy just to set a goal of I want this, but I don't think people truly sit down and take the time to picture and visualize. It's a lot easier too, especially when times get hard, when you can really focus in and you can picture yourself having these things, obtaining these things, experiencing these things. It's easier to work towards these things when you guys very clearly visualize it and see it. So if you guys don't believe me, take a little bit of time out of your guys' day next time and you have some time, maybe this evening or maybe this morning, whenever you guys are listening to this. Just set aside 10 minutes and truly sit in silence and visualize and picture what it is that you guys want out of life. Dial yourself in on that, guys. Dial in that vision, really get it down to the macros of what it is that you guys want out of life. And you'll be surprised how much more motivated you feel alone just by picturing yourself already acquiring these things. Step number 2, guys, find somebody that is doing the things that you guys want to do or living the life that you guys want to live. For whatever reason, nobody really likes to go out and do this. They try to figure everything out on their own. They read these books. They go to YouTube. They do all these things. But guys, the key to success and fast track is to go to somebody that has the life you want or is doing the things you guys want, makes the amount of money you guys want, has the house you want, maybe has the relationship you guys envy to have. Whatever it is that you guys picture for yourself. Maybe it's time freedom. You got somebody that makes good money, but they get to travel all over the world, right? Find those people that have what you want out of life and ask them to help you get it. Will it take you guys a few tries? Possibly, right? Not everybody's going to be as willing to take time out of their day or, to coach you guys or mentor you, but ultimately they have the knowledge or they have the tools and they have the skills that you need to live the same life that they're living that ultimately you guys want. There's no faster way to success. They've already proven to you that they have the life that you guys want. They've proven it's, again, I'm not talking about going out and finding people that say they know how to get it, but aren't actually living the life you want. You need to find people that are doing exactly what it is that you guys want in life, making the money you want, living in the house kind of you want, right? The kind of cars you guys want. Like I said, maybe having the family you want, the friend circle you want, the time freedom. You guys get my point. Whatever it looks like, you guys need to find these people and you need to go to them and ask them to teach you, ask them to coach you. Ask them to mentor you. Are you going to have to spend a little money sometimes for a great mentor? Absolutely. But think about all the time they're saving you by fast tracking you, getting you exactly where you want to go, how much time and energy and money they're saving you guys by saving you all of the mistakes they may have made along the way to get to where they are, when they can get you to bypass that. You guys really got to see the value in hiring a good coach and hiring a good mentor to get you where exactly it is you guys are trying to be. People overcomplicate this process. They're afraid to go talk to people. They're afraid to ask for help. Again, guys, it might take you a few times. It might take you finding 3, 4, 5 people, but I guarantee you will find somebody out there that is doing what you want or has what you want or is living or experiencing the life you want that is willing to help you along the way. There are, people out there that are very successful that do love to help other people and lift others up around them. You guys just got to go out and find those people, and you got to actively seek them. They're not going to come out and look for you and tell you how to live the life you guys want to live. You guys need to go find them. And, tell them, hey, you're living the life I want. You got the cars I want, or you got the house I want, or you got the time freedom I want. You got the family dynamic I want, the great marriage that I want. You're making the same kind of amount of money I want. Can you teach me? What can you show me? Can I pay you to mentor me? You guys get the point. You guys got to go find these people. Step 3, guys, this is it. You have to put in the fucking work to get the things you guys want. It's great if you can visualize what you want. It's great if you can find the people that are willing to give you the knowledge transfer, take what they know and transfer it over to you. But none of that is going to mean anything if you guys aren't willing to put in the work. Is it going to suck? Absolutely. Is it going to be hard some days? Absolutely. Is it going to cost you some time? Is it going to cost you some energy? Is it going to have you sacrifice all the free time you might take on the weekends to build and create the life you want? Absolutely. But guys, if you don't value your vision enough and you guys don't want it bad enough, you're never going to put in the work needed. If you guys could very clearly define what it is you guys want, you guys have this life dialed in, right? You guys visualize yourself driving that dream car you guys want, living, opening the front door of that dream house you want with your kids running through it, and that perfect relationship you guys are seeking for. Or maybe it's traveling. You can visualize yourself experiencing these different things. It's there, guys. It's obtainable. It can touch it. You in your mind have visualized yourself having these things. You're going to have to put in the work to acquire these things, though. They're not going to come to you. You're not going to wake up one day and have this amazing life. You're going to have to go out and build it. You guys are going to have to put in the work. And unfortunately, that's a part of society right now is missing. Not a lot of people are willing to sacrifice and put in the energy and put in the effort that they are going to need to put in to get the life that they want, guys. But that's it. You're going to need to put in the work. You're going to need to stop fucking lying to yourselves and bullshitting yourselves and telling yourselves that it'll happen one day, because it's not going to come to you. You guys visualize it. You guys can see it. You can almost in a way feel like you're touching it. It's right there in front of you. You find the people that show you how to get there. They've got the roadmap to success to have you get what it is you want. And then you guys take action. You guys implement it. You guys go after it. You guys chase those goals down. You guys every single day, you guys chip away. And before you guys know it, you're going to find yourself climbing that mountain, metaphorically, obviously. Your goals are going to be at the top. And the way you guys are going to do it is step by step, every day, taking one step, a little closer, working towards it. But as long as you keep that end goal in mind, you guys have done such a great job at visualizing it, you guys are going to get there. And guess what, guys? Over the years, over time, your visualization may change. Your guys' goals may change, and that's okay. If at any point you guys ever feel lost, like you're working and you're just going through the motions and you don't really know what you want, guys, go back to step one. Stop what you're doing, visualize, make sure that you are still on track with your goals. If your goals have readjusted, again, really go after what you guys want. That's the key in all of this. If you're ever going to really have a successful, fulfilling life and you're going to find joy in the work that you have to do, you guys have to have a very clear idea or vision of where you guys are trying to go. Without that vision, you're not going to want to work towards that, guys. It's going to be way too easy for you to give up. It's going to be way too easy for you to fail because you're basically aimlessly going through life working towards something that you can't even truly see or believe yourself. So those are the three things, guys. I've got everything so dialed in my life on where I'm going and what I'm trying to build, which is why I'm able to show up and execute every day. You know, it's no different than you guys wanting to take a vacation. You know, you guys have this destination, you know, you just want to take a vacation and you get in your car and you start driving. And I relate this similar to, for example, let's just say Las Vegas. You guys live in Phoenix. For those of you guys that have driven the trek between Phoenix to Las Vegas, it's nothing great. It's 5-6 hours of just pure desert. There's no beautiful scenery to look at, some cactuses out there. However, if you have that visualization, maybe it's the week before, you guys can picture yourself arriving in Vegas, you're checking into the hotel, you're going to have a great weekend, all the food, all the shows they have going on. You guys have already visualized yourself experiencing all of this. That 5-hour drive is going to be nothing. It's going to be easy because all you can think about is getting there, feeling the success that you guys have been visualizing, having a great time that weekend. But if you guys don't visualize it and you just say, well, I want to go somewhere, maybe Vegas, and you haven't put much thought into it, you're not excited about it, as you start to drive 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in, you guys are going to get bored. There's nothing to look forward to. You guys aren't excited. You might even turn around. You might even change your mind and say, never mind, I want to go back home. I don't even want to go to Vegas because you haven't had that visualization process in your guys' mind, right? That's just an example of how that works, but you guys get the point. You got to have a clear idea, a roadmap of where you're going. It's going to be really hard to effectively navigate the routes of life that you guys are trying to go if you don't know what that end destination looks like. If you guys haven't seen yourself, pictured yourself, where you want to be. However, if you guys know and you guys give yourself a small taste of what that final destination is going to be, whether that's obtaining a thing or living a certain lifestyle or traveling, you guys get my point. Whatever it is you guys are working towards, if you guys have given yourself a taste of that through visualization, guys, the work is actually going to be a little bit easier for you. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's going to be easy all the time. It's going to be friggin' hard, but it's going to be easier to push through because you're on a mission and you know exactly where you're going. You have a very clear direction, a straight path to where you guys are going. Hopefully this helps you guys start off 2023 on the right foot. I want you guys to take some time today to really visualize and see if you're actually on track. I think a lot of you guys right now might be going through life a little aimlessly. You're working a job you may not love. You're living in a house you may not love. You guys are, driving cars you may not love. You guys aren't making the kind of money you guys want. You guys might not be in the relationships you guys want. You guys get my point. Stop right now and evaluate and say, am I on track to really living this life that I want, the true fulfillment inside? And if not, what does that look like? Who has the kind of life you guys want? Are you surrounded by them? Are you seeking them out? Are you asking them how they did it? Are you modeling what it is that they do every day to achieve the things that you guys want? And then thirdly, are you taking the actions needed to get there? It's the beginning of the year. You guys would be so surprised how far you can make it by the end of this year, how drastically different your life could look if you get clear on what it is that you guys want and you guys start taking the actions to get there and you guys seek the right counsel and mentors to show you how to get there. Your guys' life can look totally different. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Hopefully it gives you guys a very clear direction on what your year should look like and how to build and create the things that you want and get what you want out of it. And as always, guys, hopefully you guys have an incredible week. Let's get out there. Let's crush it.